Why personal net worth is the only number that matters. So most of us tracks our salary and some of us tracks our savings balance, but neither of those tells you the full story. Your salary tells you what someone thinks you're worth. Your savings tells you how long can you survive if life throws you curveball. Net worth tells you what you've actually built. So if I ask you right now, what is your real net worth? Would you be able to answer it? I'm not asking about the worth of your salary or your car or your apartment. I'm talking about your real number, your assets minus your liabilities. I know the net worth term is quite intimidating. It sounds like a billionaire's term or straight up from any investment news channel. But net worth is actually the most easiest way and the most honest way to understand your current financial status. And the formula is quite easy. It's your assets, including your liquid assets or cash savings investments, and your illiquid assets or your fixed assets like your properties, your car, minus your liabilities or what you own. Let's walk through a real scenario, a typical expat in Dubai, and maybe this sounds familiar. I'm going to put the calculations here on the side. So you have savings of 10,000 dirhams, and that's your liquid asset, money you can access immediately. You own a property back home, market value is 300,000, but it's on mortgage. And you paid off half so far, so the equity or the part that actually yours is 150,000 and that's what we count. So we're going to put it here as well. So you have a car in Dubai worth 80,000 dirhams, also on loan, and you paid off half of it. So the equity on the car or the value that you own is 40,000. We're gonna put it here as well. So add those. So that's 10,000 plus 150,000 plus 40,000, a total of 200,000 in your assets. But here's the important distinction. So out of that 200,000 assets, only 10,000 is your liquid assets or the money that you can deploy anytime that life throws you a curveball. The rest of the money is called illiquid asset or fixed asset that you cannot really convert into cash overnight. So now let's compute your liabilities and let's put it here as well. So let's assume that you have two credit cards, both max out, and that's 25,000 dirhams on each. So combined, that's 50,000 dirhams on your liabilities. And let's assume as well that you have a personal loan in Dubai worth 100,000 still to pay, and another personal loan back home worth 50,000 remaining. So total liabilities would be 200,000. So as I said earlier, the formula is quite easy. It's what you owned minus what you owned. So in this scenario, it's 200,000 less 200,000. So your current net worth is actually zero. And this is the thing. I know this scenario is quite sad right now, but the most important thing is now you are aware. Now you know that you are on zero net worth. And now you can fix that. And there are ways to improve your net worth. And I've already discussed that in some of my other videos. So in this scenario, your first step is to have a goal. And in this case, your goal is to improve your net worth. So you need to have a long-term goal, which is to at least make it positive, and divide that into short-term goals, which means paying off some of your debts and improve your assets. The second one is you need to track your money. So as I mentioned in my other videos, that gap between your salary and your spending is actually the opportunity for you to improve your net worth and to start investing. And the third one would be you need to start killing your debt. So in this case, that 50,000 actually has around maybe 20 to 30% interest on annual. So you need to start clearing those. So once you're able to kill your debt, then you can start building your emergency fund. And 10,000 in this case is not enough as emergency fund. So you need to at least have 3 to 6 months worth of emergency fund. And if your expenses in Dubai, for example, is 8 to 10,000, so you need to have at least 30 to maybe 50,000 worth in your emergency fund bank. And number five would be start investing. And there's a lot of ways for you to start investing in Dubai or maybe in your back home. So you can do real estate, you can do ETF, you can do index fund, bonds. There's a lot of ways. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope that you like and subscribe. And in the coming weeks, I'm going to be more technicals in terms of giving you some information, like, for example, how to open a WIO account here in Dubai, what is my ETF strategies, or how to open an account in IBKR. And yeah, thank you so much and see you in the coming weeks.